Hi, this is Technology channel. Welcome to this channel. Please subscribe me first and suggest to your friend to subscribe me. I want to take a speed of my SSD drive, or you can take a speed from HDD or SSHD or OPTANE or HDD drive. But this software have two names and two versions. One is Crystal Disk Info and another Crystal Disk Mark. For taking a speed from SSD drive or hard disk, you must use Crystal Disk and install it. Go on Setup, accept the agreement, click on Next, click on Next, click on Next, Next, and click on Install. And finish. We have another version, Crystal Disk Info, for measuring the health of SSD drive or hard disk. But I want to use Crystal Disk Mark. Now I want to start. Click on Start. My rate 560. And write weight to measure. This is Samsung Evo 870 SSD drive. Click on Close. First, we test the read of hard disk. The Samsung have a very good hard disk and SSD drive, the best in the world. You can use M2 or SATA of this Samsung brand. Wait to software measure the read and write speed. Now I measure for me this write speed 530. This is a sequential write. We have another read and write speed that name random read and write. if you use a Samsung SSD drive, you can use Magic software. That's very excellent software. But I want to show you how to measure the speed of any hard disk and SSD drive or M2 or RAID by this crystal disk mark. Okay. This is random write at the end. These parts are related to sequential, and these parts are very important to random. We have one important parameter in SSD drive that called IOPS that indicate performance, better performance and accessing to data for storage system. By reading IOPS of SSD drive, you can have a better result in booting the system and coming faster to gaming and coming faster to game. These IOPS indicate better performance and faster data access for storage. That's very important parameter in SSD drive. The IOPS value means faster access to data. It's very, very important because you will always read randomly file and write. For this factor, the SSD of Samsung brand is better than any brand, and you can faster speed, faster coming to game, and faster boot speed of window. In Mac, you can use another software that name Disk Speed Test. Blackmagic Disk Speed Test for testing on the Mac drive. You can use Blackmagic Speed Test on the Mac. That's very useful. These two parts are very, very, very important in buying SSD or M2 drive. For this factor, you must use good brand like Samsung. This random read and write means faster access to the file and change it and read and write. If you check with another hard disk, this parameter on Samsung is better. If Samsung drive and SSD have a better result in random read and write. The Samsung drive more expensive than other drive. the Samsung chip are very useful and good in the world. For this purpose, we use Samsung SSD 1870 EVO and 500 gigabytes. That's very useful and use statutory port, and the maximum speed 560 for read and 530 for write, and 52 and 141 for read and write in random 4K. That's very excellent. You can use RAID to double speed, or you can use M2 like EVO 970, 980, 960 Pro and EVO. You can use M2 EVO and Pro 970 PCI 3 and PCI 4, and in the future PCI version 5 or 7. That's very good. We get a more IOPS, randomly read and write, from this M2 drive. That's very excellent. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that is useful for you. Please subscribe my channel and suggest my channel to your friend.